And it was my opinion that they were going to attack first. They were going to attack if we didn't do it.
Significant enrichment facility.
In 1994, gunned down 29 Muslim worshippers, which doesn't just reflect...
You either expel them or you bring them to justice. Because if you don't, we will.
Shalom, praise the Lord, Gloria a Dios. As usual, I always come up with something new. We're going to talk about a lot of new things today. As you know, and you watching all the my video plus all the news and everything I said is coming true. You see that. And again, like I said, I don't have to prophesy. Everything is written. It's been happening because I am here. As you know, if you watch my previous video, every time you watch my video and if I said something, it happens within a week, within a 10 days, within a 2 weeks. As I told you that United States will backstab us, they're going to stab us, and it happened. And it's supposed to be happen. Now, whatever the deal is going on, as whole world knows, that deal is just a temporary deal, a thing till the Satan get loose. Now, I told you, June is the month the Satan is going to be released. He will be released and he will start doing the bigger thing than you have ever seen. Now look, this deal, well, I wasn't going to start with this one because God has given me some word through Ezekiel. So I'm going to read some scriptures and make you understand that whatever I told you in my past video. And then I was going to talk about the Trump, and I was going to talk about some of those rabbi. And there are not too many rabbi talk about the Messiah, he's here, and Moshiach, about the Ben David, Ben Joseph, and the other stuff. There are maybe hardly 30 rabbis, maybe the most you can see on the YouTube. So anyway, we're going to go through some of those headings they have, and I can give you the answer from that, and also a few of them, my comments that people wrote me, that I can give you the answer. But the main thing is, since I started about that thing, the Trump and what's going on in the world, since they stab us in the back to Israel. That's what everybody seeing. That's supposed to be happen according to the word, and that's what happened. But now what will happen? Now the thing is, whole world knows that this deal, whatever they have, the conditions, the 10 conditions or 20 conditions, whatever, is not going to happen. As we know, United States of America. Now, please watch this video. Please watch this video because my revelation comes any second, any time. So you have to watch the video from the beginning to the end. Now, also, I want to, before I forget, I want to tell all my Jewish brother and sister, all and the elder, all over the world, please, if you're watching me, I am your Moshiach. I don't care all your rabbis telling you or not, or they mocking me or not. I don't care about them, but I want to tell you personally that if you are watching my video, please let all your brother and sisters and father and mother and grandfather and grandmother to know that we know the Moshiach. Because I am your Moshiach. There is no other one coming. I am the last one. I am the first and the last, you can say. From the beginning, from the Jacob prophesied, the Shilo will come, which is, it will be in the Ezekiel also written. So that's who I am. So I am coming. I want you to let everybody know and get ready. If you already have invested money in Israel, or you have a house in Israel, and you all really believe that we are in the end time, that God has promised everybody will go back to Israel, and you don't have to worry right now. If you have time, move on, because things gonna get very ugly. Before rebuilding of the house of God, the things gonna get ugly. As you know, today's date, the United States government is shut down again. And that can be for a while, this going to be, because this is going to be the big one coming. So listen, please, carefully, that I am telling you that, your rabbis may be telling you a lot of things, that this Messiah has to be rebuilding the temple first, and this and that and that. Listen, first of all, you cannot build the temple without me. So how is going to happen? I don't know, by your faith or without your faith. He will put me on his time. So first of all, if they tell you that he has to build the temple first, he can build the temple first till he come to Jerusalem, till you all see him building the temple, because that's how it's going to work. First, you have to choose him. First, you have to accept him. And if you don't, then it says on his time, God will put me either straight into the Mount Moriah, or somehow it will happen like as you believe that Elijah will come 3 days before to proclaim that Messiah is here, or to let everybody know who's the Messiah. So anyway, there are 2-3 ways that people are expecting that he will come. But according to the word, as I told you, that you can come, he said that he can come early. If you are married, he can come early. If you're not married, he will come on his time. But as I know that you all are married, and that's why I am here. Now I am here, and that's why all the prophecy that you've been seeing, which is happening in front of your eyes, everything is written, is happening, and it's going to get worse, because it says before the rebuilding of the temple, there won't be no jobs. People will be suffering. And also, that we all are already surrounded by all the other countries. Because right now, as last week, Israel is alone. Even United States back off. You see how Trump has been insulting Netanyahu and Ben Gavir, and they've been talking about all those things, but they do not understand that nobody can touch Israel. Nobody can touch Israel. Israel is too strong, and he can defend himself till Messiah come. And once the Messiah will be entered, that will be totally different, because then the whole Israel will be protected by the fire of wall, as it's written in Zechariah chapter. And there is nobody can stop them after that. So right now, as you see on this MOU, the thing's not going to work. In fact, they just walk out from the deal on Sunday in Switzerland. First of all, the USA wasn't going to get, but then USA wins, Prime Minister, Vice President, he went over there, and you see everything in the news that they walk out, and deal didn't work out. So now, the thing, remember, June is the month the Satan will be released, I told you. And now, we have still 10 more days in this month. And I don't see Iran is going to make deal, but according to the word, Adam is the United States of America, will take over the Iran. Iran will fall. Now, this war is now between Iran and Israel now, because they back off already from Israel, and now, since they're not making deal, USA is going directly to the Iran. Now, Iran should know that they're gonna fall. Doesn't matter who's helping them, China or Russia. Doesn't matter who's helping them. But when USA will start bombarding these coming weeks, nobody will come and help them. Nobody will come and help them. United States job is right now to take over Iran, take over their resources, take over the oil, take over the finance. And that's what been happening for the years. It happened in Iraq, it happened in Libya, it happened in Egypt. Even though it seems like we lose all the wars, United States, but they always bring the money in. They bring the money in their country. That's why they're going to go to Iran, and the next thing is continue. It can be China, it could be Russia, it could be North Korea. These things are not going to end because Satan have very little time left. And in this time, he will destroy the earth. I also, which chapter I said about that he has a very little time and he will destroy the earth. It's written in the Psalms also. So that's what he's gonna do. His days are numbered. Now, that's about the prophecy of what's coming up, about the Adam will take over the Iran and many more countries after that. But Israel will be protected, even though it seems like something might happen in the beginning. But as soon as the Moshiach will come and possess the land, then everything will start. Now, 5786, which is everybody's expecting that Messiah will be revealed. I believe that my time is over. My time is over. People will already started to know. If you can watch my video and see the comments, you all will know that there are people are watching and people are trying to understand that where we are going. But my word, every word comes out from my mouth that you all know it's not my word because he's the one speaking through me, as Isaiah chapter talk about 9 and 11, the Spirit of the Lord is rest upon me. So that's what it is. Let me read about the Ezekiel chapter. That other day, God have told me to go on the chapter Ezekiel somehow. I am not sure, but I'm going to read few scriptures to make you understand. So Ezekiel chapter 2, 4-8. They are stubborn. This is for the Israeli people. All the Orthodox Jew and for secular or atheist, all the Jew. Listen, you are the one to know that Moshiach is coming. Not everybody else knows. The Jews, no Hindus, not Muslims, not Christian, because they believe that their Messiah is coming. But you know that your Messiah is coming first, and he is the last one. So there is no other Messiah is coming. So my message, listen this what it says, Ezekiel, because God spoke to me to read this one. They are a stubborn and a hard-hearted people. But I am sending you to say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. And whether they listen or refuse to listen, for remember, they are rebels. At least they will know they have had a prophet among them. Son of man, do not fear them or their words. Don't be afraid even though their threats surround you like nettles and briars and stinging scorpions. Do not be dismayed by their dark squall. Even though they are rebels, you must give them my message, whether they listen or not. But they won't listen, for they are completely rebellious. Son of man, Listen to what I say to you. Do not join them in their rebellion. Open your mouth and eat what I give you. Now, listen. If you remember, if you go through my documentary, I told you when I was up there and when I received the book, the prayer book, and it says, eat it. And that's what it is, digested. So I have digested. I have given you the prophecy, whatever he tells me to tell you. Every video, if you watch of mine, there is a new prophecy. Now listen, read Ezekiel 3:27. But when I give you a message, I will loosen your tongue and let you speak. Then you will say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Those who choose to listen will listen. But those who refuse will refuse, for they are rebels. Remember, I watch my analytic of my video, and I watch other people's videos, and I see their numbers, I see their thumbs up, I see their comments sometimes, and I'm wondering, no doubt, they have like so many comments and I have very less comments. Or I have good thumbs up than there. My thumbs ups are all people watch. The people who really watch the whole video and they understand. And that's what I do my part. I don't need millions of people just click on me, but I want that they see my face, they watch my video, and they understand where we are going. Ezekiel 4:9. Now, I'm going to go through on these few of the scriptures to make you understand of the transgression or transgressor that taking the sin, not him, the one who died on the cross. No. Over here, I'm going to show you who those are. Here. Now, this is Ezekiel. This is what God is telling Ezekiel to do. Now lie on your left side and place the sins of Israel on yourself. Listen this one. Ezekiel is taking the yoke. He is taking all the sins of Israel. For how many years? Look, you are to bear their sins for the number of days you lie there on your side. I am requiring you to bear Israel's sins for 390 days, one day for each year of their sin. After that, turn over and lie on your right side for 40 days, one day for each year of Judah's sin, which is, we're looking at 430 years of sins only on one person, on Ezekiel. Can you believe it? This is what Isaiah chapter end of 53 is talking about. That there are so many being numbered. They are, they bore the sin of others as they become righteous. Now listen, look what it says. Meanwhile, keep starting at the siege of Jerusalem. Lie there with your arm bared and prophesied her destruction. I will tie you up with a rope so you won't be able to turn from side to side until the day of your siege have been completed. Now go and get some. Okay, let's not read that one. I want to read everything in the context. The next one is Ezekiel 4:16. Then he told me, son of man, I will make food very. Let's all read. This is what the sovereign Lord said. This is an illustration of the what happened to Jerusalem place, center of the nation. But she has rebelled against my regulations and decree and has been even more wicked than the surrounding nation. She has refused to obey the regulations and decree I have given them. You know what? They're not listening to me. On my last video, I said, listen to me. He said, Moses said that God will raise the prophet like me among you, and you should listen. Rather than you are refusing, you are rebelling. And that's what God do not like. You are not disobeying. You are not obeying. You are disobeying the God. Ezekiel 7. This message came from the Lord, Son of Man. This is what the sovereign Lord says to Israel. The end is here. End is here. Wherever you look, east, west, north, or south, your land is finished. Now listen. This is probably prophesied for a long time, and it's been. And now we are in the end time. Of course, we have war going on each and every corner of Israel right now. But the thing is, it's coming. It's more coming before the Messiah come and after the Messiah come. But after the Messiah, I told you that we will have a wall of fire and everything will be protected. Now, I want to go to chapter 14 when it's talking about the sins of father and son. So you can understand here. And listen, what it says in the 14th chapter, even Noah, Daniel, and Job were there. Their righteousness would save no one but themselves, says the sovereign Lord. And on this sentence, you can tell that these are the three people that God considered already. That He didn't put no Jacob, Isaac, Abraham, Moses. He didn't put any of those names. Look at this. Not even King David. But He put Noah, Daniel, and Job. And I always tell you who I am. I am the Daniel from the dead. God have brought me back as God promised Daniel book on 12:13. As for you, go your way until the end. You will rest. At the end of the days, you will rise again to receive your inheritance. If there is an end, there is no inheritance. If I die, there is no inheritance for me. But before I die, I will have my inheritance. What is my inheritance? 2 Samuel 7:13, Isaiah chapter 9, 1 to 10, Isaiah chapter 11, the whole chapter of 11. That's my inheritance. That's my inheritance. The Jerusalem is my inheritance, where the God Himself will be dwell among us. That's what I am talking about, that we are about to see the God glory. We are in the end time. We are in the last 7 years, as it's written, 5, 7, 8, 6, 2, you count 7 years, and we already did the 210, but it's only 3.5 years. These 3.5 years, we're going to build the temple, and another 3.5 years, we still have to go through some destruction, some problems, but everything will be finished, and Satan will be gone for 1,000 years. It's going to happen. Resurrection of the dead will happen. This coming. It's coming. All those things. Now look, to today's news again. Trump said that he's going to go denuclearize the North Korea. Okay, the North Korea is another most danger. He has a nuclear for years and years, and they might use the nuclear. 2/3 of the people may die of the earth. I mean, it's so many things is coming. Only reason is coming because I am here. I am your Moshiach. God has sent me to you. He has sent me to you first, and then the Gentile. But I am for here as Genesis talk about, the Jacob talk about, that the scepter shall not depart from the tribe of Judah, neither the staff between his feet, until the Shilo come, and gathering of all the people, not Jewish people only, gathering of all the people. But since God have chosen the Jewish people and God have made them a light of the world, the first thing, He's going to pour the Spirit upon tribe of Judah and tribe of Israel. Now, this Christianity always talk about the born again. Now, I'm going to explain to you the born again is Ezekiel chapter 14. Let's read 14, 15, 16. You need to go read the whole chapter. It's about the Father and the Son and the Son. Okay, if the Father sins, and if you look the list of the sin, let me read the list of the sin that is talking about chapter 14, Ezekiel 14, because it's not on my note. Okay, chapter 14. Okay, Ezekiel 14. Let's see, it was 14. And no, I don't know, not 14. Wait a minute. Sorry. Okay, here. Sorry. Chapter 18. Chapter 18. Now, this is what it says. The word of the Lord came to me. What do you people mean by quoting this proverb about the land of Israel? Now, remember, they're talking about the born again Christian, right? That you have to be born again to be saved, to get into the heaven or have eternal life. Now I'm going to explain to you over here. The word of the Lord came. The father eat sour grape and the children's teeth are set on edge. Well, let's read. As surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, you will no longer quote this proverb in Israel. For every living soul belongs to me. The Father as well as the Son, both alike, belong to me. The soul who sins is the one who will die. The one who sins will die. Now look what it says. How many sin? Suppose there is a righteous man who does what is just and right. He does not eat at the mountain shrine or look to the idols of the house of Israel. He does not defile his neighbor's wife or lie with a woman during her period. He does not oppress anyone. He does not commit robbery, but gives his food to the hungry and provides clothing for the naked. He does not lend at usury. He withholds his hand from doing wrong and judges fairly between man and man. He follow my decree and faithfully keep my laws. That man is righteous. He will surely live. Now, if you understand, and if you go down there and it says, if son don't do all those things, then the son will get his own punishment. He will die, not the father. And then again he says that if the son see everything what the father is doing bad, but then he'll do the right thing, or he was doing the bad thing as he see the father was doing, and then he turned himself to do the good thing, he don't die. He don't die. So it's, you don't have to believe what it says that accept me to be saved. No. No, you just have to repent. You just need to come to the God and repent and start doing the good thing. That's why he says, this is what he says. Or suppose I were to send wild animal to invade country. Let's see, as surely as lives, says the sovereign Lord. Say, okay. The sovereign Lord says, even if those three men, no, this is not the one, 18, sorry, 18. Chapter 18, yes. Okay. So, as surely as I live, says the sovereign Lord, you will not quote this proverb that I read. Let's see. Okay. What you doesn't, okay. So, 18, 19. What? you ask, doesn't the child pay for the parent's sins? No, for if the child does what is just and right and keeps my decree, the child will surely live. The person who sins is the one who will die. The child will not be punished for the parent's sins, and the parents will not be punished for the child's sins. Righteous people will be rewarded for their own righteousness behavior, and wicked people will be punished for their own wickedness. But if wicked people turn away from all their sins and begin to obey my decree and do what is just and right, they will surely live and not die. All their past sins will be forgotten, and they will live because of the righteous things they have done. So remember, you don't have to what they are talking about, believe in Lord Jesus Christ and you will be saved. No, sir. You just need to turn yourself, repent yourself, come to the God and change your behavior. And things will change. So that's what I was talking about on that one. Now, let me tell you that, like I said, that there are, about 30, 40 rabbis on the YouTube, and they all have a different way to, talk about the Messiah. But they couldn't able to reveal themselves because God did not want them to reveal. But for you who watch my video, you don't have to listen to them if you don't feel like to, because what I'm telling you is truth. I am your Moshiach. I am coming. I am the shilo. I am the branch. I am the transgressor. I am the prolonged one. I am the Daniel from the dead. I am the branch. And Elijah may come and Elijah may not come. But I am the transgressor. I am the one as numbered as bearing the other people's sins. I am numbered and I am meditating right now, interceding for you. So, as I know that you all need to repent, and if you have a plan to move back to Israel, you can go right now. You will be okay. You don't have to worry about anything, because things about to get ugly in United States also. Then you will have more hard time to go yourself. Now, for myself, yes, I want to move on over there. But then, if you look, some rabbis are talking about the Sakina, the one is in New York right now. And the Messiah will come to New York, or they will come here. They will come here, then we go to the New York, and then we will go together. Now, how many can go with me in one plane? Not too many. So that will happen. So I am still telling you that this is the time. This is the time. Now, to the Orthodox Jew, it's I know it's very tough for you to believe me and understand, because your rabbi, not the Lubavitch rabbi, he never told you that he is the Messiah. He never told you. But yes, the work he have done. And again, I told you in one of my videos that he had also his ministry exactly 434 months. If you watch him from 1953 April to the day he died, the June is 434 months. And the same time, 62/7 pass, and the anointed one will come, cut off and come. And so from my birthday to the day the Lord came, that he made me righteous, and my ministry started is exactly 434 June of 1999 from 4/7/62. I told you that one. So I believe, okay, God had a plan for him, And again, they talk about potential Messiah. Every generation there is a potential Messiah. Now, this generation cannot have two Messiah. There is only one Messiah, Ben David. Now, of course, they also talk about Ben Joseph, which is not written too much about Ben Joseph. You can say one very close to King David was Jonathan, which is tribe of the Benjamin. Or you can say Joseph, which is we were in the Egypt, and he's the one saved the whole family from the Ephraim, the two children of him. So they consider one come from Israel, one come from Judah, which is two Messiah. But again, I read the whole Torah. I read from beginning to end. I never see anything about Ben Joseph. So I cannot talk about Ben Joseph. But at this point, if you look what's going on in Israel, we can still consider there are many Ben Joseph, maybe the Ben Gavir, the Ben Joseph, the Ministry of Defense. They all are right now fighting for Israel. They all are, one goal they have is to make Israel as a state over there, middle of everything, and build the third temple and being a free country. So all those things are coming. All these are coming. I want to go also today, like I already told you about what's coming up with the Trump, and we all don't know the drama, what's going on. Sometimes they tell you this and sometimes they tell you this, but we know the word. We know the word, and the word says what's going to happen. As I told you, they're going to stab us. It happened. The things are not finished. It's not finished yet because Iran has to fall. It says Iran going to fall. The Pakistan going to fall. Any Muslim country, they're all going to fall. They're all going to have to fall, and they're all going to have to go down to Israel. It's coming, and nobody can stop that one. Now, Israel is very strong. People don't know they are the superpower. You cannot say superpower, but the God is with them. And remember, I had told you that United States will stay, but there is another one, is India. India will be always going to be with Jewish people because we have the same root. Same root. I have told you long time ago that they all came from the Hindu river, from the Hinduism to Judaism, and then going back again over there. So you need to understand, between that Hinduism and Judaism, we had a Tower of Babel in the middle, and everybody got a different language. So there are a lot of things that I cannot go into detail, but main thing is there is the same root. There are so many things are connected, and as you know right now, even the Iran. Yesterday I heard that Iran is back off from the Pakistan, whatever deal they were making, but now they want to go to India as a mediator. And they want India to talk to United States of America because, as you know, out of the four beasts, you can call the four superpower is India, China, Russia, and USA. Those are the four powerful right now on the earth. So all those things I have told you several times. Let's go to some of these rabbi, what they're talking about. So over here, I see on the shorts, we have energy of light, Moshiach. Okay, Moshiach is not what you think, and they're putting this guy. Remember 3-4 years ago, he come from Argentina. Shalom, I forgot his name. Young guy, and they thought that he is the Messiah, but as you know that he is not the Messiah. He was doing the miracles, and according to Jewish what do you call the Johar and according to Saint Henry, that he not supposed to do any miracles. So that's over there. You know that is cancelled. Then you have over there my video that Rabbi, one of the rabbis talking about me, that the Indian guy is. Now is 5786 the year of Moshiach? Yes. As they are talking about, I am telling you this is the year. And it's going to happen, it could happen before the Rosh Hashanah. We still have, remember, we still have good 90 days between now and Rosh Hashanah. And remember, first they had a 60 days period, and if you go a ceasefire 60 days, which end up in August. So in September is the Rosh Hashanah. So, but this ceasefire is never going to happen, but the Adam will take over the Iran, and how bad it will get, only time will tell. But according to me, before the rebuilding of the temple, before the Messiah enter into Israel, there won't be no job. Economy will be very bad. There will be famine. There are a lot of other things that Bible talk about. All those things will happen. Now next, over here, this non-Jewish prophet reveals secret about Moshiach arrival. Rabbi Lawrence Hedjoff. Oh, I remember. Rabbi Lawrence Hedjoff. You know, 7 years ago, when God spoke to me and told me to get out and go to Jerusalem, and then on Jerusalem I was watching on a YouTube, and I got contacted with him, and I told him who I am, and he made a fun of me on his congregation about me, that about this Indian guy 7 years ago. After that, he never talked about me anything. But look what he says: this non-Jewish prophet reveals secret about Moshiach arrival. The non-Jewish prophet is only in the Bible is Balaam. And yes, how can Balaam prophesy anything bad when he knew it from the beginning that Jewish people are God's chosen people? So there is no way he can come up with a bad words or bad curse and there was no secret. But the secret is one. Let me tell you, he may not tell you, but I tell you the secret. If God can choose non-Jew as a prophet, non-Jew as prophet, also we have another one in the I think so. What is that other they talk about and they compare with the Trump right now? Cyrus, King Cyrus also. But this one, Balaam, okay, non-Jew prophet, they consider him as a prophet. He was a prophet of non-Jew. But God even chose in the non-Jew a prophet. And then that prophet prophesied about the Jewish people, not to curse them, but to bless them because they've been blessed by God. If somebody is blessed by God, you cannot curse them. But the secret is I am non-Jew. Right now they consider me as a non-Jew because I born and raised in the Hindu family. But again they should know that Tower of the Babel and also between beginning to the Malachi chapters, God is talking about that all the Jewish peoples are all over the world scattered. And he promised Abraham, your descendant will be like as many as stars of the sky, sand of the sea, dust of the earth. That makes billions. That makes billions. So right now, yes, you need to, if you understand, the non-Jew can be a prophet, the non-Jew can be also your Moshiach. It's the same thing as Moses. Moses got raised in the Pharaoh place. He had no idea, but God chose him. It's exactly the same thing. So the secret is the Messiah can come from non-Jew family, but he is a Jew. It's just like Moses raised in a non-Jew family, but he was originally Jew. So that is the secret. Let's see next. Okay, over here, let's see what we got over here. Here you go, Messiah, final test, birth pains of Messiah and the accused, the Zadik. Well, over here, Messiah and the accused. Now, there is a lot of things, a lot of rabbi talk about that this Messiah, one of the rabbi is Kadosh of Kadosh. He will be holy of holy and this and that. No, I may be holy of holy one day. I'm going through the process. There is a process when I will be not attacked by nobody. At this point, since 1999, I have lost a lot of friends. Some of them died and some of them got away from me because of what I do, what I believe. They don't believe, so they move out. Some of them hate me, some of them like me, and especially not easy for me in my own family. About a week ago, I have told, this guy sent me the message and I said, you made my day. And he understands my situation. And I told him that it's not easy. Everybody attacks me, still attack me. But now the most people attack me. I have said about weeks ago that my own family, my own children, my wife, my brother, because they are the last one. They are the last one to attack me. And it's been still attack. I've been accused also. I've been think that I'm a fake Moshiach. I'm collecting the money. There is so many things people talk about me. But that's a part of the deal. That's why I read the Ezekiel chapter, the first chapter. That's what God gave me, that I do not have to worry about what people talk about me. Just go on and say whatever I tell you at night, proclaim in the daytime. That's what I do. So, they're going to accuse me. Moshiach is on the doorstep, ready to reveal himself. Again, Lawrence Hayjoff. Of course, I've been on the YouTube underneath and above you, my friend. And people started to know who I am. And now it's all your job is to tell the truth. Tell them the truth that we believe that he could be the one. At least you can say, you believe to your congregation. Rabbi Zau left. Moshiach could come at any moment. Yes, Moshiach could come any moment, any second. First, by your faith, and if your faith get together, I can come tomorrow. Otherwise, on his time, but which is very soon. Again, the same Jehoff, Rabbi Lawrence, and Messiah will arrive after 9 months. So he's talking about, 3 months ago video. So yes, after the Adam fell, I'm coming. After the Adam fell, is coming because in Abraham Accord, they already got the major people around that neighbor. You need to understand that, look, the neighbor of Iran, they are afraid of Iran. And they knows that their friend could be only Israel. And so they rather have Israel than Iran right now. And so they are signing the Abraham Accord, and only left is right now in Abraham Accord is probably major part is Iran and Pakistan, because Pakistan have the nuclear bomb. But after this, after Iran fall, just wait. What Trump is going to do is going to go up. Even Pakistan, they're going to denuclearize Pakistan. And that's going to happen. Pakistan don't have nothing. They're about to go down. They are in the mediator to probably United States paid more money to more than $300 billion for this mediation than giving Iran. All those things are cooking right now. Next, victory at last. Moshiach update 2026. which is my own wolf, Reuven Wolf. Oh yeah, the one he talk about YouTube Messiah. He called me YouTube Messiah, if you remember, about few years ago. So I remember those pages. So there is not too many rabbis, and most of them talk about that we are on the corner. Moshiach prophecy coming true. Yes, all the prophecies is coming true by Yosef Palatil. And then Chabad bring Moshiach, and we are seeing the first sign in Israel. So Chabad house is the one most likely bring the Moshiach, because they are the one too deep into that. But again, they believe that Lubavitch Rabbi who died, he's the one coming back. He's not coming back. He's not coming back. I've been telling them again and again, he's gone right now. He's not coming back till the resurrection of the day. But at this point, he's not coming back. So till that, they probably hate me, I'm telling you. But I love them. I love them. I've been 770 several times. And I may go coming weeks. My schedule is coming. I'm ready to go over there. Before Rosh Hashanah, I got to go. And before Rosh Hashanah, I want to go to Jerusalem. I wish they can understand. I wish they watch this video so we all can start moving in. Who is the real Moshiach? Yes, is standing in front of you, below and above, and I've been telling you who's the real Moshiach. There is no other Moshiach. You can go on the YouTube, you can go in the Google, you can search anywhere you want. That's who I am. So, my message to all the Jewish people and also to Gentile all over the world, okay? I know it's not easy when I talk about another religion, but God has chosen me for all of them, and we're all going to be worshiping one God, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. In Jerusalem, there will be one God, one temple, and everybody will come. The Palestinian people will be the aliens, you can call, or they will be living with us. There won't be no two-state, never going to be a two-state. Israel will be independent, and Israel will be the light of the world. So everything will be open. All the doors will be open for everybody. And things going to change. Things going to change as we took the evil out of this earth. And that's what Daniel book talk about. That's who I am. Thank you, and God bless you, and we'll see you next time.